All right, welcome. I hope you guys are well. I'm right here questioning my manhood. No, that sounds wrong. I'm just questioning myself, if you're not in this bodybuilding game, you gotta respect the ones that come before you, the ones that been doing this for a few, for maybe a decade or so, even more than you are. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I think I'm a strong lad. Do you know what I mean? Generally, you think I'm a strong lad. I can squat some heavyweight ish, not like crazy, but decent. I can deadlift some good weight. I can bench press, 100 kilograms. So, I'm a gym bro. You know what I mean? I am a gym bro. You know what I mean? I squat. I can bench 2 plates. I can squat 3 plates. I can deadlift more than 4 plates. You know what I mean? So that's like the standard, innit? But when it comes to Amy, I don't know, her muscle density, when it comes to quad exercises, right? I'm not talking about squatting, but when you're talking about trying to isolate and target quads, man, the girl is strong. She is just ridiculously strong. So we did all the exercises with the kind of same intensity, and bear in mind that she's got an injury, right? She's not 100%. She's got an injury and she's just nursing her way through and pushing as hard as she can be. Last exercise, that is the what's the exercise called? The pendulum squat. Oh my gosh! So we did about 3 sets, right? So I started with 10 either side, then did a set with 15 either side, and then finished off with 20 either side. So I think I managed to get about my top set with 20 either side. I must have got about 5, if not 6 reps. And I had nothing left in the tank. Amy, on the other hand, she started off a bit lighter. She started with 5 either sides, then she went 10 either side, then she finished third set with 15 either side, and then she was just banging 10 reps, and she wasn't even trying, right? Although it seems like she wasn't even trying. That's the way I look at it. If you'll see in the video, you will see how she was just banging him out. She's just strong. And then I failed on my heavy top set, and then I left it on the second pin. So you got the first pin where it's a little bit higher, and the second pin where it's a bit lower. So I just managed my 5th rep. I managed to just I'm trying to get it high. I'm trying to struggle just to hook it on so that I don't fail or I don't go all the way down with it. And it's like, if you can imagine, being the hero in a movie scene, or you're Superman, or let's say Spider-Man. You're trying to hang on to the building, and you got your girlfriend or your girl who's about to fall in one hand, and you're kind of slipping, and you just want to get another web to just hold on. I don't know what I'm on about here, but then I'm just trying to hook it. I'm like, it's as if I'm going to fall off, you know what I mean? So I managed to hook it in. Amy goes in from that first spin, she pushes off and she bangs out 6 reps, no bother. And how does she do that? I really don't know. And I think it just goes to show her muscle density. I don't know how much strength is in those quads, you know what I mean? It's just maybe because she's short, she's got short limbs. Yes, you can say that, but the thickness of her quads, the way in which the glutes, everything. She's done it for a long time. So over the years, she's trained like a proper bodybuilder, working the muscle, and she's got thick, mad ass quads. You know what I mean? And then when you look at my quads, I can squat decent weight, but my quads ain't that thick. My quads haven't got that that shape, that outer sweep, that development, those muscle fibers. They ain't got them. I've got the raw strength, but it's just the little muscle fibers. And I think that's what bodybuilding is. You're making the muscle, you're shaping the body, and by doing that, you gotta pile on meat. You gotta put on more muscle on the bones. You know what I mean? And I think it's sort of like it's really, really putting me down. It's putting my ego down. I like lifting heavy. I like yes, I lifted heavy weight for 1 rep or so. I like that. I like to just sometimes, get aggressive with the weight when I train back. But I think that will make you stronger in a sense, or you can just moving the weight. But then for that muscle density, I think you gotta hit it with a different approach. We gotta start like squeezing and feeling and using the muscle throughout the movement. Instead of just like using momentum to my advantage. Momentum at the minute, I think, in bodybuilding is a disadvantage because all of that swing, the muscle is resting or if not working. So you want to make sure that if I'm doing a leg extension, I'm going to control the weight up and I'm going to take the negative down. Now, how you do that is relatively, up to you, but try not to use more momentum. Some people want to kick the weight up and squeeze. Some people just want to keep the weight moving. Some people call it like moving the forklift, like a forklift. You know what I mean? Like, let's say, for example, you're on the leg press. You don't want to lock out at the top. You don't want to pause at the bottom. You just want to move the weight backwards and forwards. You know what I mean? Like a forklift. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's bodybuilding for us, and that's bodybuilding, in general. So I think that's the way I need to go. And as much as I don't like it, I have to kind of like it. So when I go on to do my chest and my back and my shoulders, I need to bear that in mind, because that's the only way I'm gonna develop that thickness, those muscle fibers. Because as just to push heavy weight, I don't think, as from what I'm hearing from Amy, I don't think you can really develop all of that muscle. You know what I mean? All of that shape, and that's what I think. And I think most of you have been trying to tell me this when I do back day. I see in the comments, like when I rode 140 bend over rows, and then some of you mentioned it, says, oh yeah, there was no rows that were done that day. And I can understand what you're saying. Yep. And like I said, I replied and I said, my intention wasn't to just row the weight, it was just to move the weight, just to feel good. But yeah, as to really connect with the muscle, maybe we chop those 140 kilogram bend over rows, maybe put 100, maybe 80, and then let's stretch and squeeze the muscle. Less leg work, less leg drive. And even when single arm rows, maybe doing 70 kilogram dumbbells for like 14, 15 reps is not the way. Gets me stronger, or just gets me out of breath, or just make my muscles ache, or I'm just moving the weight. Let's maybe use 40, and then let's control the weight up and then control the weight down, or maybe even 30 for that matter, if you're going to squeeze at the top, you know what I mean, like a stretch and squeeze. So yeah, a few changes coming up in the workouts. Train like a bodybuilder, eat like a bodybuilder, sleep like a bodybuilder, and spend the whole day like a bodybuilder. You know what I mean? Think about the muscle. Think about moving the muscle. So that's really the number one take from today, because I really want that muscle density. I really want to work on that, and I think it's a reasonably good thing. And it's all about the reps. As heavy weight, as like Ronnie Coleman said it, you have to go for as much weight as you can on the bar with as many reps as you can. Heavy weight, more reps. You know what I mean? That's the name of the game. But not like too heavy weight, like you're using your whole body to move the weight. Ain't no powerlifting, ain't no strength training, ain't no ego lifting. Maybe leave that for a different day. If you want to ego lift, you can ego lift for a while just to stroke your ego a little bit. But if you want to work the muscle, I think you get the drift. You know what I mean? So today's workout was pretty the same from the start. Leg extensions. We smashed, I think, 4 sets. We did a drop set. And my feelings and my relationship with leg press, they're not that great. We don't like each other, but we know we just gotta, agree to disagree. Get on with it. So hit a drop set. 3 warm-up sets and a drop set, and then from there we hit the hack squat. And the thing, we changed it today. I think you've seen in the video, we changed it. Normally, sometimes when you're on the hack squat and you hold on the handles, there's a tendency of like you push the weight with your arms up, and I kind of do that. And I can feel it sometimes that, when I'm struggling, I'm pushing the weight up. And so today, Amy said, like, cross your arms, let's get it all on the legs. And I tell you what, it made a big difference, because, again, I'm not going as heavy. I can't go as heavy because the arms is helping me out. So I got to keep the weight light, keep the weight really, not really light, but light, no ego lifting. And then, it was a hard set. It was a really hard set with your shoulders, with your arms crossed So I think I did 3 plates, and yeah, that was my top set. We did 3 sets. 3 plates was my top set, and leg press, I think it was 6 plates. I stopped there. I think Amy on the other hand, I think she did 4 or 5. I can't really remember on the leg press. On the hack squat, she did 2 plates with arms again, arms crossed over. I think it really helps a lot, you know. It takes the arms out of the equation. So yeah, and then after that, we then hit the the pendulum squat, and that was the workout. And yeah, so guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's Tuesday, we trained legs. Monday we couldn't because Amy was busy at work, so you know, we're just gonna smash Tuesday, and then we're gonna do hamstrings on Friday. That's the key. And then hopefully tomorrow will be back day, and boulders on Thursday. So yep, big heavy week. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Yeah, buddy, we out. Lightweight, baby.